Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Chitta House. I am your boy Chopper Style, J Mac Main.
I'm your co-host, Cece.
I'm Victoria Elizabeth.
It's your boy, Mr. F That, aka Jamar. How y'all doing?
What's going on? All right, so we do have a nice show lined up for you guys. But before we get into all the festivities, Easter just passed. How was you guys' weekend?
My Easter was quiet, very much the way I like it.
Okay.
That's it.
Very uneventful. Caught some sunshine. That's it.
Mine was kind of the same. I didn't do anything. I usually be out partying and stuff, but nah, it was like Easter weekend, get that to the kids. It's always this weekend,
Mine
I did a
was
little.
eventful.
I'm sure yours is lit. Yours is off the
Mine was
Mr. F that himself,
Yeah. I was able to get my brand effort into a store in the mall out here in Raleigh, North Carolina, Crabtree Mall. You know what I'm saying? One of my friends, he opened up a store called The Stadium. It's a store / men's lounge is what it is. So like you're able to go in there, have a membership to the lounge, play pool, card table, watch games, all type of stuff, PS5. So then within that, it's a store, so it has nothing but like black-owned businesses in the front of it. You know what I mean? It's very fun. A lot of people came out, supported. I sold like more than half of my inventory, so I gotta get more just to get to him. So it was a good turnout, man. I had some fun, man. For real.
All right, that's what's up. What's the name of the store?
Definitely what's up. Huh?
That's what's the name of the store? What's the name of the store again?
Oh, the name of the store in Crabtree Mall is called The Stadium. It's called The Stadium.
All right, y'all. So y'all are in Raleigh, Durham. Go check out The Stadium and cop all that effort merchandise. You got to. You want to be styling and profiling?
Or you can go website and wait for the pre-orders.
That too, but if you want it hands-on, go down to the stadium and cap all that. You want to be jet flying, limousine riding, Lee and G and son of a gun.
Yo, see, like my biggest promoter, son. She be
every day I'm promoting it.
Yeah, I peeped one day too. I was like, okay.
Word.
I can't wait for that. My email to be like, your pink hat is ready. I'm like, oh, there we go. Can't wait.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cop a couple of them hats too.
Soon. Yeah, if you like dad hats or I had the snapbacks like the one I got on, but then the dad hats that we released was 5 colors, a nice lavender one, a denim one, red, black, and then the other color was pink, like a pink with green writing on the front of it.
I think I'm gonna go into the dad hat.
You can pop it off, huh?
I think I'm gonna go into the dad hat look. I think I want to kind of transition to that a little bit.
Yeah, man, it's a good look. I think you could do it. You can pull it off.
I'm trying because
dad hat is always a go-to for me. I go to the salon in the dad hat. I go to Walmart in the dad hat because when I go to Walmart, I always take a couple of people with me, and they like to steal at the self-checkout. And I'm scary. I'm very nervous. I pay for all my stuff in my cart. I don't know how to do that. So, I don't know how to do it. They was like, it's every 3 items, see, and I'm like, nah, I don't. I think I should just pay for everything. Everybody's gonna get caught because of me. I don't know how to do it. Like, we all gonna go down, So I'll be wearing my little dad hat because they be stealing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nah, I ain't gonna front because I tried to do the dad hat at one point, but the one I got, I like. But then my sister was like, "No, it's not you," and I'm like, "Yo, what you mean?" So but I definitely need to get it because I need to like trend away from the fitteds and snap back. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm still gonna keep my fashion as far as that, but kind of do want to transition a little bit into the dad hat movement. So
Yeah, man. There was a chick. And I'm gonna get into these type of hats. They're not fedoras, but the one like I forgot. It's one like more dressy hat that everybody be wearing, like Future and all that.
mhm.
I think I'm about to get into that wave too. I might step into that wave.
So you're gonna be the hat man.
Yeah, I love hats, man. If I take you upstairs in my closet, it ain't nothing but hats up there. That's why I knew I had to start with hats when I created my brand.
Okay.
And we have Frank joining the show again.
Welcome back, Frank.
Thank you.
Welcome
How
back.
everybody doing? Appreciate it. How y'all doing?
Welcome to Tuesday show.
Good.
All right. So let's jump into the first topic. So I feel like it's only right that we start the show with this topic, because obviously I feel we are all sort of in the same age range. So we all know this person.
I'm the youngest one here.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That boy is not my age range. All right, like
No, well, now I'm not saying he's in your age range, but we grew up with him. You know what I mean? Like we saw him start out, and
right about that. We ain't the same age.
So, so yeah, X is on life support after a drug overdose. What are your thoughts on Dark Man X?
I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead, see.
My thoughts is this. I had different views since hearing about X. I did have my own personal view until I read somebody else's comment. I think it was Funkmaster Flex comment. At first I was like, honestly, X is really too old to be doing drugs. Like, even from his era, he's seen the long-term effect it actually has on people after a while. You're not going to sit here and tell me you didn't see the long-term effects of heart attack, cardiac arrest, all these things that come with long-term use. Even the stopping on and off, the use. But I did understand what Flex said. It took, we see celebrities, we don't see that they probably lonely, going through stuff. X looked like one of them people. He was so used to being on demand. He didn't have to go out there and look for work. Work found him. Work called him. People wanted to work with him. I forget that after a while, they get to an age or they get to a point where them calls stop coming in. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knows what X was going through at the moment that he decided to one last hit, one more hit, another hit. Nobody really knew, but like Flunk Flex said, and I fully agree, it took people 5 to 10 to 15 minutes to find a picture with him, but ain't speak to that man in 10 to 15 years. I realized, that hit me different because it's a lot of that, or when people die. I do feel bad about his overdose. I wish he could have reached out to somebody. But it kind of looked like, how it always is with these artists that once used to be, on drugs and then they get off and they go back. It kind of looked like he was crying out for help and nobody was there. So I actually feel bad, to see him go through that. But X knew he was just too old for this shit. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. It's just one of them sad situations. Like, you just don't know what to say. Just say, I wish him nothing but the best. It's really all you can say about this situation here.
He's been crying out for help for the longest, though. That's how I feel. I feel like he talks about his trauma and what he went through when he was younger, but I don't feel like he ever got help for it to talk to someone. He talks about it, but didn't get help for it. And I don't know that. I'm just saying it. I feel that way. That's how I feel about the situation.
Sorry.
What was that?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, so about the situation, I feel really bad because I mean it's X, man. Like at one point, X was on top and could nobody stop him. Like that's how
Yep.
serious it was. From the movies to the to his music. Like people loved him of all different backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? They felt like they even though they wasn't from where he was from, if they weren't, because back a long time ago when he that first second album, other races was loving that boy. I tell you that he was on top. So for people to be able to um, pull from his energy and from his music and love it the way they did, he had something special. You can tell. All the way to when he does his prayers and all that stuff within his music and outside. It feels powerful. So I saw a different from him. I thought he was going to turn more to God than anything. But this whole time, out of nowhere, the drugs is getting to him, and maybe the people around him wasn't saying enough because it's X. It's like back then, you look like you couldn't tell him nothing because he would do whatever he wanted to do. Period. But it comes a time when you get that old where the people got to be behind you, where it's like, yo, listen, bro, you too old for this, man. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? But I wish him the best. I wish his family the best. Everybody's out there supporting him. Um, I've been waiting for the new album that was supposed to be dropping. I know him and Swiss was talking about that about 2 years ago, and nothing still came out of it. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. He's battling with something. So that's my take on that.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with you on what you were saying. Mental health has a lot to do with it. The support system obviously wasn't there. I can imagine being rich. I can't imagine being famous. I would imagine that it's very isolating, um, and you have to be very selective about who you talk to, who you can reach out to, who you can confide in with certain things. I think that he was very troubled. I don't agree with the notion that he was too old to be doing drugs. I think that um, age has nothing to do with it. In my opinion, I think that he just relied on, like, that was his safety net. Like that was his, that was his hug. That was his comfort. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, he relied on it to the point where, this happened. This is a very sore spot for me. I lost an aunt 3 weeks ago, or maybe four. I can't even tell time anymore. To a drug overdose. So it's so many layers. It's so many layers. It's so many different things that come into play when people go to any substance, um, to mask any pain, to mask any troubles they're going through. And it's unfortunate, but I'm hoping that he pulls through. But from videos that I've seen circulating on the internet and on social media, like he was introduced to drugs at a very young age. Not like he wanted to do it; it was kind of sprung up on him, and that's
Yeah.
kind of hard to digest too when it wasn't even your free will. You know what I mean? Like his innocence was taken
Yeah.
away from him. That
From somebody he
choice was taken
trusted.
away. Yeah, yeah. So I'm sure that kind of that shaped his approach and shaped his choices in life.
Mhm.
But again, it's very sad. Very sad.
Very sad.
Frank.
Um, I could definitely say he was an icon. Um, he definitely had good music. He did have a meaning to putting people on, trying to get people out of uh off the streets and stuff. He tried to do good. I can't really say too much about his personal life. I didn't know too much about it. Um, as far as the overdosing thing, I mean, like you say, that was his escape from reality, and it just come down to it where he did it too much. So, you know, I felt bad for him. Like, you know, I hope he get better. You know, and then I kind of I made a comment where I wasn't trying to be funny, but like I stated where at least he got his verses out the way.
Mhm.
But you know, that's a good, you know, that's like a historic feature, you know, and it's good that he got that in the play, you know, as a remembrance.
Right.
Yeah, that
But that's all I
definitely
really
is a
got to
good
say.
highlight.
Yeah,
That was a good highlight because people got
yeah,
to, hear his music again, see him perform his music again, um, and then you kind of like you fell back in love with D. That's kind of how I felt because I was waiting for that. Like I said, the album he's supposed to be dropping with Swiss. They're supposed to do some music together. So it was supposed to come after. It was been supposed to come, but then after the verses, that kind of sealed the deal. Like, okay, you got to take advantage of this momentum. People going and checking for his albums and stuff like that. Um, and nothing was coming, and this could be one of those reasons why. You know what I mean? But back to what y'all said too about him being exposed to at a young age to drugs just by somebody that he trusted is giving it to him like here, and he's just like, "What's this?" And he's like, "Man, just smoke it or whatever the case may be." And he did it, and it just was like,
That part is,
that was his life for the
because
huh?
I said the sad part is I actually followed DMX since he came home from jail. Like I realized I kind of like follow closely because he was in jail for like I think it was tax evasion or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like to go from jail. Not saying they can't get drugs in jail. Some people do, but he was kind of fake. He reported himself that he was clean even in jail. Was supposed to go on tour and then announced that he was actually going into treatment. Like he's checking himself in. So to see him go from that and to this state, it's sad. It's like he was crying out for help. He was,
Mm-hmm.
But
you know,
let's consider the pandemic too. Like that put
this is what I'm trying.
people
That's I said
in
I don't feel like
a
nobody should
crazy
blame him.
state.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody. I'm not blaming him for that. I just feel like with his age and how long he's actually been doing it. And the reason I say age, because the older you are, the more things just don't work right anymore. When you're younger, your body works. When I was younger, I could do everything.
Facts.
Shit, I've been
Yeah.
down the wrong way. My knees might snap and I can't get back up. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even out here like that, drinking,
Yeah.
drugging. I'm not even doing that. And I'm not is in my best shape, So to
Yeah.
see, I feel like X seen it. X seen people older than him, go through the struggles, Even
Especially coming
watching
from New
certain stuff.
York.
Yeah,
Seriously, yeah. He
come
had
on
to see
now.
it.
Even
Yeah.
watching certain
Yeah.
shows on TV, you see the crack epidemic. Like if you're watching like Snowfall, people on that show, they putting that heart attack scene in there. Oh, it could have been cardiac arrest, could have been this. Come on, we all know the signs. We all know what happens as we get older. I do feel like he wasn't thinking about the signs, and I do feel like how it go. Do we really think we get older? Nah, I think X was just reaching out a
Right.
different
I'm
in his own
invincible.
way, trying to stay out of people's way, probably trying not to bother nobody, and he just did what he normally does.
All right.
Disappear, out of sight, out of mind, self-medicate. That's what it really came off
Right.
as. It just was one time too many this time.
All right. So we have a comment. Nicole says he fell victim to his demons. I hope he makes it through this, but honestly, I don't think he is. God bless him. Thanks for joining the show, Nicole. And I mean, is how they're talking. I mean, I know we're talking right as of now. Like our tone is like he's gone, but he's still on life support. He's still here for now, and hopefully he does make it through this. Rashard says, "Good evening, panel. What's going on, Rashard?"
Big players out to him though.
And Nicole says, "Where's his fiance when he was doing drugs?" That's a good question. She says,
She
shaking
probably
my
was
head.
right there. She knew. She knew. I mean, anybody that's dating someone
Especially
that's
with these
doing drugs,
celebrities,
they
I've
knew.
never heard not
She
one
knew.
Yeah, now one celebrity you ever seen, we watch their stories when it comes out, their little bios. I don't think it was too many spouses, fiance,
Right.
girlfriends on some like, if you do this again, I'm out of here. They
Right.
probably in the
No
back
way.
room doing her drug of
Yep.
choice or drinking her
Right.
soft, light, hard drink. Who
Exactly.
fucking knows?
I
They
think
let these
X is
artists
X
do what they want.
though, man.
Yeah, they
X
let
is
these artists do
X.
what they want. Plus, I'm quite sure that
Mhm.
Keelan would be, bitch, I'm grown. Don't fucking tell me shit.
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
what I'm
imagine
saying.
Keelan.
Yeah.
I mean, and honestly, like growing up in New York, obviously, I always thought that he was, I mean, we all know he had hits, but I feel like certain New York rappers, they kind of like, us growing up in New York, we tend to follow them more. And I say people like him, Fab, guys like that, because that's where we're from and that's who we used to listening to. But I remember one time, like I went to New Orleans actually, and everybody's chilling. I went to one of the clubs, one of the lounges or clubs on the strip, and the DJ started playing "Party Up," and me and my man, we in there like, "Yo, this is our joint," so we singing it. But crazy thing about it, everybody in the spot was singing it. Like everybody knew the joint in unison. I'm like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you went that. In New Orleans, people would, be vibing. In Vegas also. So, I mean, it just shows that he has a wide range when it comes to, fans and things like that. But Nicole says he didn't have a strong support system.
Clearly.
He probably didn't.
I mean, we're not going to excuse X had his own demons. We may not know his story firsthand, but the sad part about people like X, they stayed in the public eye. Live videos, unedited videos. He was one of them that he said how he felt very fluently, like to his own kids. I'll get help when I want to get help. I'll get clean when I want to get clean. He's made plenty of public jokes about going to rehab, knowing damn well he'll go when he's ready. X is just one of them people. He literally did what he wanted to do, whether it was in private or the public eye. I really feel like the only thing people can honestly say is just God bless him. X pushed people away and X begged people to stay. He was just one of them complicated men. So it's hard to even say the even the pandemic got people who used to reach out to people every day just not wanting to be bothered. It's just a tough time. You can't even say, well, where the hell was his support? It's just one of them sad situations. It is what it is. Like, can't nobody fault nobody. I'm quite sure his kids was like, I should have called more. Sweetheart, you did what you did. He did what he did. It's really one of them sad situations. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Right.
They and I go ahead.
No, go ahead. My bad.
I was gonna say no. I'm not gonna say it's about money because I don't know how much money.
Nah, he ain't dead yet. Ain't about money yet. It's only that's when they die. That's when it becomes all about that.
Nah, what I mean about
ex-wives
money
pop out the
is
woodworks.
what I mean about money is I'm like, all right, okay, Lil Wayne came out of jail. I'm gonna use him as an example. Lil Wayne came out of jail and he was clean for a while, and you can see, and then you just start seeing it just trickle down. You just start seeing it trickle down. He back on the lean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
George on the lean?
Huh?
George on the lean?
I'm not. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It could be way more. We don't know, but that's the thing. You battle with your own demons and what you, like you said, like what you want to do. You got all this time on your hands. You got all this money.
Like I said, ain't nobody checking for X like that no more. He used to be the man people used to have to call managers to get with him. You got to make a call to make a call to make a call to make a call. I'm sure DMX phone work just regular as you can just call X on his direct line if you want to have a sit down with X right now. He's just not that guy in demand no more. Right. He's X, but he's not in demand.
All right. So Nicole says they say the industry is evil. So, I guess it's your willpower and who you are.
That's facts. That's facts.
So
got a couple of people who made it through. Got some who won't.
So see, I happened to be following your social media over the weekend?
Follow on my social media?
Yeah, it looked like you had a grand time. Let me play a video of your turn up over the weekend.
Oh God. Lord.
Who?
That is not me. That is not me. That's not me.
Okay, see.
Yup, that's exactly how it be. Yup, there you go. Yeah, that is not me. That is not me, but that's
The
it
slow
does be
motion
like that
fall.
sometimes.
Knees don't
That
work.
one knee just don't that one knee don't always work, man. That one knee, if it don't come up, man, listen, if it don't lock in, over. Like it's over. Just go home after that. Just go home.
Yo, I was crying out
You
the
know
other
what
day
they
'cause,
say? They say your knees is the first to go. That's the they say.
Stop
I was
Always the
crying out that
knees.
video because of
Don't talk like that.
the dude or the lady.
That happened to me before.
The
It
dude or the
wasn't. I
lady
was
at the
doing the
end.
Meg Thee Stallion and I was stuck down there. That happened today. Like dropped my phone. Had to grab on the
Y'all
sun
heard the
and get
dude.
the
Y'all
hell
heard the
up.
dude at
Like
the end. Y'all heard the dude at the end of that video.
What he said?
no.
I think it's a dude or a lady. She was like, "Are you okay?" Something like that. But it was so funny. Yo, it had me crying.
So Nicole is laughing at C.
She know that wasn't me. We was on the phone the whole week.
Oh, you trying to say she was with you? Oh, okay.
No, she was holding the phone clearly. She was recording that mess. Clearly.
That's messed up, Nicole. You just let her fall like that.
Nah, that sister herself for like she knew she heavy. She bottom heavy. You gotta rock it up. You can't just shoot up. That's for young girls. That's for Meg herself. That Meg a hamburger away from not just swooping up. Like nah, she gonna have to rock. She a burger away from rocking her ass on up too. When that booty heavy like that, them thighs heavy. Are you top heavy? Nah, knees can't take that. Can't take that. When I go work out, I wear my knee brace. I ain't struggle real.
All right.
Yeah.
So, did y'all see the verses over the weekend? Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers.
Terrible, bro.
It was terrible.
To me, it was. It was
Yeah.
I
legendary.
ain't watching none of the singing, but I was watching Daddy Ron over there and stuff. You know, he's looking real good over there.
He did look good.
Bringing back the chinchillas and stuff. My type of guy.
Oh, Ron. Yeah, Ron was
Yeah, he was
killing
real.
them
He was
out
real
there,
swaggy.
but you couldn't really hear him like when they were singing. You just heard the vocals. You couldn't hear them.
Like the
Wanted to hear more
backtrack,
Ron.
yeah. Like they really weren't singing too much. The track was playing in the back. Yeah.
And it was louder than them, man. I wanted to hear from Ron.
Yeah, Uncle Ron
Hey.
in the new look, silver fox look.
Yeah, my wife was like, Ron not there. I was like, man,
I
that
know,
gotta
so-
be Ron right
Like,
there.
yes, he is.
Yeah, Ron took the hat off. She said, oh, that is him.
Ron was looking real different. I ain't gonna front. I'm like, Dad, the Isley Brothers not there? Like, I'm like, Dad, Ron ain't make it, but we see Ron was there, a little low key, chilling.
What's that killed me though? Steve Harvey was killing me, man. He was killing
You
me.
know, he's very enthusiastic about Earth,
Like-
Wind, and Fire. You know,
Yeah.
He was.
yeah.
And then the outfit he had on, they was trying to say he looked like Darkwing Duck. I was crying the next day, yo. I said this. They said he had the same suit on as Darkwing Duck, man. I was crying, bro. I'm like, yo, what? I said the internet's undefeated, man. It is what it is.
Literally every time. Always
Every
undefeated.
time. I thought it was a nice suit compared to the bigger ones he wear. This one was more fitted.
Yeah,
It
more
was leather.
tailored,
I don't
right?
know.
Yeah.
I don't know where you can find a leather button up at. I've never seen that before. That's new.
It was probably custom.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
All they was missing was a blackjack table, shit. Poker table or something.
Nah. It was they represented it for the old folks, you know. Their voices
Mhm.
probably aren't as strong as it was, years ago. So they had to make it work. They didn't want to embarrass themselves, so they probably was like, turn that track up in the back. Let me just, say my little riffs
Do you
over.
think there was any practice? I don't
No,
really
I
feel
think that
like it was
they're
practice.
no, logistically, I think that they have to kind of warm up. I don't think that it was like weeks ahead or anything like that. I think maybe that day, like maybe like sound checks or something. That's about it, like to that extent. But no rehearsal, like it was a full blown concert. No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
Who you think won? Who you think won?
I connect more with the Isley Brothers, but I don't know. I don't know.
I can say the same. I can say the same.
Yeah, I could say the Isley Brothers. I caught the bitter end because I've seen people talking about it. I didn't even know it was gonna happen. Like, but I would
Yeah,
say what I seen like I would go with the Isley Brothers. Their voice was a little stronger.
yeah.
Yeah, I had put it on for my aunt, thinking she was gonna watch it, but she looked at it and she was like, "Yeah, whatever." I just start doing her own thing. So
Yo, listen, we had it on, right? Listen, man, we had it on, and then everybody, like I had friends over, so we just talking. We had ate or whatever, so we just chilling or whatever. And everybody in the house was like, "Yo, this is kind of depressing me, man. Can y'all turn this off?" I'm like, yo,
So the
I thought it
vibrations
was
were
only
low.
me. Yeah, it was real low. It's 10 in the morning
I
now. It's like, all right.
oh. All right, so Rashard says Steve Harvey kept messing up with my boy D Nice's name. All right, so for y'all, for those of you who did not see the verses, I do have a clip. Where the heck? Oh my God, this mouse. Wireless technology. All right, so yeah, okay, there we go. All right, Steph Gomez says, "Yo, what up, Steph?"
Hey, baby girl.
What up?
All right, so here's a clip from the verses if you guys missed it. I got you, so we can relive a little bit of it.
Yeah. Oh, hell no. Oh, Steve Harvey. I'm going to tell y'all right now. You don't understand how blessed I am. I'm going to tell you, Ron. I know you a long damn time. That's right. And Verdine, I know you a long damn time with your pretty hair. I'm going to tell you right now. Whoa! Hey, I ain't never, and I don't watch a lot of verses. Done watched a lot. And I'm gonna tell you, all the verses is trash. And I said, they said the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and I are gonna be here. And I said, what? What? Where? When? Wow. Huh? And I said, I got to host this. I'll be there.
Too much.
That's Avion.
Yeah, AVR Cracker, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was. So for those of you that missed, that was a little snippet of the verses. So yeah. All right. All right. So I guess this is more so. I guess me and Jamal will give y'all our opinion on this, but this is more so I guess for Vicky and C. So this viewer asked, how to get over a guy who promised to marry you, live with you, and have a family together, then he just wants to be friends, and then stop talking to you completely with no explanation.
What?
How to get over him? Get under someone else. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Like, I don't. Like, I mean, it's not that simple, but like, I mean, life goes on. Time marches forward. It will heal your heart, or if not, seek therapy. Get over it. You gotta do what you have to do. I know if you had intentions on marrying someone, that means the bond was firm, the foundation was strong, you guys got to know each other, I'm hoping. So I'm sure it's not something you can get over overnight. But I mean, if someone just disappears on you, they did you a favor. I mean, better that they did it now than, 5 years into marriage or something, after kids. I don't know. You have to look at the positive in things. I know it's hard to do that in the midst of heartache, but yeah, I'm a champion for therapy, so go seek therapy. Like, do what you have to do. Yeah, and date someone else. I mean, that's it.
I'm
After
mad,
you're healed.
I'm mad your first response was get under somebody else. That was hilarious.
I mean, I felt like that was just natural. Like, fuck him. Like, niggas say it every day. Like, fuck I'm out today, right now. I got a couple of girls I've been trying to link. Like,
right. I think we're numb to it. We're numb. We're like, oh, okay. Again? Okay, bye. I don't know.
So pretty much they
Wow.
still live together, or did he just leave? Like, what's going on here? Like,
I don't know. I guess he just at one decided, he's want to be friends, and they just stopped talking completely.
all right, cool. I only know one answer for this. Like, I mean, what you about to do? Make him be what you says? Like, I see this happens all the time where one person don't want to be in a relationship no more. It's like you're bullied. You're bully the other one to stay. Bitch, you can't bully me. If I don't want you, I don't want you. That's it. Like, I made my mind before I came to you with this decision. Like, more than likely, it sound like the relationship was over. People don't wake up today and be like, "Oh, it's over. I don't like how you put the mayonnaise back in the refrigerator. I'm out of here." Like, it doesn't work like that. That shit been over. I guess sis thought he was gonna work things out, it's 2021. That's why the divorce rate is so high. You people leave. People don't give two damns no more.
Easier said than done.
That's
If
a
you look
lie.
at this
That's a lie.
question,
I've seen people make up the weirdest excuses to stay. Niggas really stay with bitches because they will be homeless after. I hope you know. Like that, as a female, I'd rather you in a shelter before you stay here. Like, you go to fucking shelter. This ain't no bed and breakfast, nigga. Like, get out.
I'm saying that this question is easier said than done, because if you look at this breakdown from the beginning,
I'm looking at the breakdown. He promised marriage. And I said this in previous episodes.
Marriage.
But I said this in previous episodes. Listen. I said this in previous episodes. I could read.
Yeah, but all right. So all right, bet. So
because it's over. There's nothing sis can say. What do you? If you listen to the whole breakdown, are you listening to the breakdown?
You want all right. So you saying that you don't want no explanation after this?
Honestly, I don't even think he would give her. I don't even think he would give her a good explanation anyway. When people just don't want to do something, they just don't want to do it. It took me years to realize that shit. Sometimes people don't want to do it. Sometimes people make mistakes saying they don't want to do it, and 3, 5, 6, 10 years later, they want to do that shit all over again with the same person, not even a new person. They gonna come back to that same person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and sometimes
is weird.
Yeah, and sometimes no explanation is a good one, because if he would come up with an explanation, right? Sometimes it's like a made up thing, a fabricated thing, like, oh,
saying that probably ain't got nothing to do. He's not even gonna give her a real explanation. More than likely, he's gonna say it's him.
Around the energy.
He's gonna say it's him, not her. I don't even think she needs an explanation. I feel like when somebody wants to leave, you're supposed to let them go.
Yeah,
honestly,
I guess because I'm the type of person that I'm gonna give you an explanation.
Well, I'm the type of
That's
person,
why.
I'm gonna say that shit to your face and leave the same fucking day. But I
Facts.
realized
You-
he not only did he promise her marriage, he gave her some children. Then he wants to just be friends. Like, that's a slap in the fucking face. I wouldn't even want to be his friend. Like, you promised me a whole life. Shit, this didn't go right. I got the kids before the marriage.
Well, he didn't know.
Wait. So he
Hey,
promised.
no
No. He
kids. See, that's why I
promised
said no
the family. No
kids. He
kids.
promised all
He
that stuff.
promised the
Oh, he
family.
promised. Sorry, I read that wrong.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
kids.
shit.
Yeah,
If
no kids.
anything, she's fucking
Like I
lucky.
said,
She's
Right.
fucking
She is
lucky.
lucky.
The fuck?
Exactly.
I wouldn't even want to be
Right.
with no motherfucker who pretty much wasted some time of my life. Like, what do you?
All
Y'all
right,
know how I feel about my
Yeah.
so
time.
she dodged the bullet.
so
She
the,
Yeah,
dodged the
I'm
bullet.
not
A
gonna say
bullet.
she dodged the bullet. I felt like she should wake up and feel and learn something from that. That I tell everybody this shit. Time waits for no man.
right.
It don't take years to realize if a man really want to marry you. I tell women after 2 years, any woman over 35, I be screaming that shit. I'm 34, but I've been
I
screaming that
hear
since I
that
was
hot shit.
31. I was screaming that since I was 31. After 2 years, bitch, leave.
All right. So Nicole says,
Let's go.
Look,
I kind of agree with Jamar, and from this aspect, like we don't know the time frame of this. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So if it was like a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, then I mean, yeah, it's easy to get over it. But this could be a couple years of a
That's
relationship,
worse. I blame her then.
and that will make it
Blame
harder
her.
to get over. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's with this guy for let's say 5 years, let's say minimum 5 years. I mean, you're spending your days with this person. You're spending time every day. You know what I'm saying? So you're making moves to make this person your only one, your one and only. And he's telling you like, yo, this is gonna happen. We're gonna do this. And something clicked with this guy, whether it's he got attracted to someone else, something the girl did turned him off, or whatever the case is. So now he's just like, you know what? I don't really want all this. Like I did, but for now I don't want it no more. So I feel he does owe her an explanation on why he changed his mind or what did it. Because it could be, honestly, it could be a simple fix. And that's the problem, because it's all about communication, because she don't know, because he probably had all this stuff bottled in that she was doing that was annoying him, and he just never said nothing to her.
So he's the wrong one still, and she should feel lucky that he wasn't even an honest nigga from jump. Moving forward, sis, just let it go. It probably can't be fixed.
Or from the flip side, it could be things that he's been telling her, and she
That
just
too.
didn't pay attention to
That's
it.
why I hate questions like this.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
no
Then
ending.
I mean, then she wouldn't. As far as completely no explanation, she should need an explanation. If you know what I mean, if he was communicating that.
I feel
Also,
like
if it
in
was a
situations like
long-term
that, you wouldn't even
situation,
get an explanation right away anyway. I feel like you'll have
right?
to like reconnect for
yeah.
closure.
Looking at this question exactly for what it is right now, the only part that I feel like is missing is the fact that if they were like engaged and how long this relationship was. But looking at it for what it is,
It doesn't say married. It doesn't even say engaged. It said promise to
marry.
that's what
marry.
I'm saying.
Promise.
Those are
They didn't even get a
those
promise
that's,
ring.
That's only
Right.
that's what I feel like is
Bitches
missing,
get promise
right?
rings in 2001. You get promise.
So
Shit,
if
I had
he
a couple of
promised to
rings.
marry her, live with her, and have family together, and then out of nowhere said, I just want to be friends, and then stop talking to her completely with no explanation, this is
that
all the
sound
way
like
around.
another chick. Nah, it just sound like he got another chick. Like he got a new flame. Like obviously, I mean, he moved on. It's time for you to do the same.
This is not even complete. Whoever said this question, I feel you. It's like you trying to take certain things out because it doesn't even make sense how to get over a guy who promised to marry you, live with you, and have a family together. Then just wants to be friends. Yeah, it sounds like something happened. Like honestly, it sounds like he probably did a lot of talking. This is me speculating. It ain't. I know for a fact. It just sound like it's more to this than meets the eye. Usually it is when these type of topics come up. It's something left out.
We need more info, sis.
Yeah, we need more info to really give a determination. But honestly, me personally, I tell women of a certain age, after 2 years, girl, get on. Like, especially if that's what you want. You can't make nobody marry you. You can't make nobody. You can trap him with some kids, but I don't advise that shit. Like I say,
you're gonna be stuck with
30, after 30s, you should be having planned pregnancy.
Real.
Them shits ain't accidents, bitch. You a liar. Like, cut the shit. You know what you did. Like,
all right, so Nicole says if he stopped If he stopped talking to her with no explanation, he can keep it moving. It's obvious he don't care, so watch his seat. It might hurt, but life goes on.
This is a relationship.
I
We
don't
don't
think
know
they
how long
need
the
no
relationship
explanation.
was. It's a relationship. Like,
That's a lot we don't know.
That's why that joint matters. Yeah, but the fact that the matter is, like I said, that's why I said 2 things is missing. Is the fact that was they engaged? I would like to know that. That's me personally. And then
Yeah.
2, it doesn't tell how long they were together for. If this was something where I promised I only been with you for 2 months and I promised you that whole situation, and then I said we should be friends and give you no explanation, there's no explanation needed. In a real like relationship, y'all been together 5-6 years, something like that, and this same situation happened, there needs to be an explanation, and that's just me in my opinion. You know what
I
I'm
agree,
saying?
but it
That's
just
how I feel.
says promise to marry you, live with you, and have a family. It sounds like they ain't even lived together, and that's
No,
a
the
sad
thing about it is,
situation.
right. No, the thing about it
That's
is
a
the
sad
explanation
situation
is
to go
not
all those. Yeah, it sounds like this is either short lived or this shit just dragged out longer than what it should.
right.
And even if
For
it
sure,
dragged out longer than what it should, honestly, sis, you don't need an explanation because the
Exactly.
explanation looked like it was in your face the whole fucking time. That boy wasted
Right.
your time until he probably realized you probably not what he want. Cause niggas will move in 2 months after meeting you.
Yep. That's true.
All females will move in 2 months after meeting you, 6 months after meeting you. Either you ain't known him around that same amount of time, or you just let him hit you with the okie doke. Like he ain't never. You probably
Hey,
keep a
yo,
nasty house, and he probably tried
see,
to tell you
what
got
I
clean
don't
up
agree with
sometimes.
you with though, you said something earlier. I've been holding this whole time. What I don't agree with you is you said something about like basically if you be with somebody for 2 years and he ain't trying to marry you type
Oh, y'all
shit,
know he was in a long
bruh.
situationship. Go on, tell us.
Listen. Me and my wife, we didn't get married until the 7th year we was together.
Okay, and let me ask you about you and your wife. What age was y'all when y'all met?
19. I was 19. She was 18.
That's appropriate.
That's
I said women
that's
who are
understandable.
30 plus should
Oh,
not wait
Yeah.
no
facts,
more than
facts,
2 years.
facts.
Get
My
what?
bad. I
See
missed that part.
a whole relationship coach over here. See no shit. See no
I
shit.
am
I
too.
said
What you
30
talking about?
plus. You should know the marry aspect. You know, I made it that far, but I didn't make it that far. You know, you can hit us with the marry side. I'm gonna hit y'all with the try to get married side. Even though C had a couple of rings, but C wasn't with the shits neither. So you know.
All right. So I have another situation. All right, me and my girlfriend's having issues because she continues to post her ex-boyfriend on her WhatsApp status to wish him a happy birthday. Is this normal?
I mean, it happens once a birthday happens once a year, so that's not. I mean,
He dead? This is like a happy birthday RIP. Hey,
I mean,
happy birthday in heaven. Like happy heavenly birthday. What is that?
It's-
I mean,
I mean, people are friends with their exes, so I
I'm
honestly
friends with
don't see
my
anything
ex. We
wrong with
super
that.
close. We hella close.
Oh.
Well, honestly,
kind of
might be
close
too
is
close.
She's like, oh,
Might be too close.
Tell
One
them
might
niggas learn how to
say.
tell. That's what they need to do. You
We
need
get
to
it
kick
together
rocks.
one
Me,
day.
me and my girlfriend is. He need to
He
learn
not
how
even
to
an ex no
tell.
more. But him my boyfriend
But
again.
nah, look. So this is my take on this right here, right? Yeah, this is unacceptable.
It's
It's not that it's
inappropriate. It's
normal.
not
It's
unacceptable.
unacceptable.
Appropriate.
No, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. You don't do that. That
But
nah.
isn't that
If
that
you're in
is
a
not okay?
relationship,
She didn't post him on Facebook. It said WhatsApp. So only her out of town family is looking at that. Like, people in Jamaica, Colombia, Puerto Rico. Like,
and
probably
that's
not Puerto
even
Rico.
worse
We can
because
pull them
it's
direct.
family. It's family. So you over here
They
letting
know him. The fuck?
the
It's
older
clear. They know
unacceptable.
him. They ain't say Facebook now. Shit, that's out of line. You out of line. You a habitual line stepper. Like,
There must
I
still be
would never
something
do
there.
that. But
There must still be something there.
yeah, he's on her WhatsApp. That's
Some
what's
feelings
there.
still
She
there.
want him to see that shit. Shit me? Like, he don't got
Something is
Facebook. He
still
don't
there
got
about how she feels.
Instagram.
She
She
feels
want
some
him
type
to
of
see
way.
that she still gives a fuck. Like,
I don't agree with that.
She
Like,
still
I don't
cares.
She still
still
cares.
cares.
Like, let's be real here.
But
More than likely,
what's wrong with still caring though? If you love someone
Why?
and you guys had
You gotta
a
move
mutual
on. What you
breakup,
mean?
you know what I mean, and you
I'm
broke
all
up
like,
with
why?
the person. So okay, you wish
What you
death
mean?
upon all of your exes, like that's it. You
Nah.
cut them off. They're
Honestly,
done.
I'm not trying to be funny. I
I
know
didn't
y'all
say
probably
that.
think
I
I'm
didn't
full of
say
shit,
that.
but I wouldn't post
But
none
if
of my
I
exes. Period.
if I
If
go
you
and
really
make
care about
a
your ex or
status,
you got some type of feelings, you supposed to send them a text. Happy birthday.
yes,
That's it. And keep it
correct.
dry,
I
bitch.
am
And you don't
I'm
fucking
friends with
get
my ex.
gushy. You don't get all mushy with
Hold
that
up.
nigga. You just, it's dry. Like, happy
Facts.
birthday, bro. That's it.
Facts.
Like,
Listen.
wish you many
Listen.
more. That's as extra as it get is wish you many
The
more.
only
That's it.
I-
Like,
the only
I
way
don't
that's
know.
acceptable.
Only
The only way that's acceptable, Victoria, the only way that's acceptable is if you and your ex are friends and the girlfriend or the boyfriend is also friends with them and y'all are friends together. You get
so
what I'm
they
saying?
understand they
Yes.
understand the dynamic, right. Absolutely.
My
Okay.
ex,
Yeah, I can get
I
that.
love my ex, right? I hit my ex all the time. I know exactly when her birthday is. I hit her every year saying happy birthday. But what I make and I consider myself friends with her. But would I make a status about her? Hell to the no. That's
Yeah.
unacceptable. My wife would be like, "Yo, what's this?" And she knows her. We all used to work together, but it's still like nah, no.
I don't know.
What are you
Maybe
doing?
I'm out of tune with it. With the exception of one person I dated that hates my guts.
Oh, you did it before. Oh, that's why.
I have a very beautiful relationship with people I've dated. Like there's no bad blood. There's no like, like we can't do that. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get that memo. I'm weird about social media anyway, so it's one of those strange things. I don't know.
All right, so a judge says real dry.
yeah, real dry. Dry as fuck. Only extra you get is wish you many more. That's it. You know, like dry as hell. You keep it very dry. Their ex for a reason. They don't get a post. Shit me. You don't even get balloons with that text. Like you get to no emoji at all. Like it's just happy birthday. Many more.
Yeah, I mean, I only have one ex that I really actually remember her birthday, honestly, which is sad. But I'll text her happy birthday. But other than that, nothing extra, nothing. Oh, turn. I may say something like turn up or enjoy your day type, but nothing extra, nothing.
Y'all know I'm over here lying. I text my ex last week telling him happy birthday. Fuck that, turn up, get fucking high, get fucking drunk. Mind you, keep in mind, me and my ex was at my ex wedding. Says no bitch, like turned up and all that. Because he's my ex now too. So it's like.
All right, so Nicole said that's why I don't have my boyfriends on no social media app.
She don't. That ass is that. She don't.
Well, I don't know. That's
me neither. I don't got my
for
boyfriend
you.
on my Facebook neither.
Good for you.
All right.
I don't think that's right either.
I don't got my boyfriend on my social
Why
media,
not?
and I blocked him yesterday. So
Wait,
he
wait.
probably not even seeing
Oh,
it.
wow.
Wait.
You blocked him?
Let me take this down. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Time out. Is this breaking news here on the Chop House?
It's really not no breaking news on no Trap House today. It's no breaking news. See out here dating again. See out here dating somebody she dated before. So it's no news. You know what I mean? It's regular.
Congratulations.
I thank you. Keep it dry. We can't give him too much time. We don't know.
Breaking news.
It's not really breaking.
In a
Like
relationship.
it's not.
Hey,
don't call it that. You're gonna make me nervous. I know how I get.
Ho. Matter of fact,
I'm out.
I got my other phone right here. Let me see if the Facebook status changed. That's
Never.
how you know
He never changed that.
She said never.
Never.
F that.
We're not
That's
friends
how
on
you know.
Facebook. We're not friends on Facebook.
Yo,
Yeah, so
I don't understand.
breaking news for guys.
Nikki, I don't know about that though.
We'll talk later.
Nikki, I don't know about that.
We'll talk after.
That not
See guys,
not having your boyfriend on social media.
That's living proof that women can change. Because she was real adamant about not doing anything, and look, she woke up in one morning in their whole relationship. Look at that. Look at God.
I didn't really just wake up. It's been like a bunch of no posting, don't talk about it, just ride the wave, see where it go. don't say shit, don't ask no questions. See, you deep down inside, see you care, but you don't care, girl. Like, don't even make a big thing over it. Like, you, come on. Everybody know how I am. Like, I'm
Hey,
different. It
hey,
took
did
me
you get
3 years
that?
to change. Like, huh?
Gotcha.
See, did you get that text? Did you get that text saying, what are we? Question mark.
Now he's too cool to ask that too. That's the sick. It's like I'm dating myself. It's
So,
let's
so
talk
now,
later.
no,
Like,
Okay.
I got another question. Hold on, I got a question, Jamar.
So,
So, did you text him and say, "Hey, big head"? Is that how the conversation started?
honestly, no. Absolutely not how that conversation started. You ever just have one of them exes that don't go nowhere?
No.
Oh well, I got plenty of those.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure, for
yeah, I
sure.
have plenty of those.
Yeah.
But you know what's so crazy? I never met nobody who was just like me. Like, he's the male version.
Oh, that's the one you were talking about.
I never not talk about him. Everybody know about. I can't.
You can't be yourself with them watching. Okay. Oh, that's why she doesn't.
That's
have a-
Chan know. Me and Chan talk every day. She know. I know,
She-
girl. I'm super funny. Like, I know.
laugh out loud. All right. So,
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think she's talking about what I said because I was saying I don't agree with her with the whole
Oh,
social
he's the funny one,
media.
not you. See, he the funny
Wow.
one.
No, she's
Hilarious.
talking about me. Definitely talking about me. I'm
Okay.
It's me.
You can't be
All right.
yourself with them watching. No.
Gang, gang, gang,
I don't
gang.
know.
all
No,
right.
you can't be yourself when people are watching, because the sad part is, I don't really like talk about my short-lived relationship slash
But wait, I
long-lived
have a
relationship.
question. Are you not being yourself in the relationship? I'm
Oh
super
no, fuck that.
confused.
C's
Why
always
can't you?
herself. C's always herself.
Right.
Like,
So
everybody
why
who
can't
knows
you?
me, they know this is who you get. This is me. I
So
don't
why
gotta
you
I
can't be
don't
yourself
put
on
sugar on
social
nothing.
media though? Like
Yeah, yeah.
The problem is,
social
you know what the
confused about
media.
problem
that
is?
too.
Because me and him, we was talking today, because he went out, bought me a little bag, a little something nice, you know what I
It's a
mean?
fish.
It's not. No, he always does that. That's nothing new. I got stuff still in
That
bags of
must have
boxes.
happened birthday weekend where it
It's
turned.
still my birthday. It's still C's birthday. I still take cash apps. C still set money orders, stuff like that. But we realize I've never really, and I say this with a light heart, I never understood why a woman would inbox a man and tell him, know your worth. Bitch, is his worth with you? Is it? Or I've seen certain, even like people on my side. I post little clips and they be like, "Where see? That's crazy. Thought not you. Thought it would never happen for you. See, like, but for him, is the backlash is different." And I'm like, females is bold. Like, I would never inbox somebody I've dealt with or in the past, because I know how men are. Men is gonna go where they want to go. Men is gonna
That's
be
right.
where they want to be. So to be a female and inbox a guy, I had one girl, she was my friend on Facebook, popped up at parties, chill with me and my sister, to delete me, add him, and tell him know his worth. I said, child, this is different. This is extra. And that's why, you can't be happy in front of certain people. You can't be yourself in front of certain people. So I kind of get where Nicole is coming from. But this time around, we don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say. At this age, you really don't care what people say anymore. People gonna always have something
That's a fact.
to say. And the sad part is, people deep down inside don't care. They just feel like their opinion matters.
Got you.
And it does not. We here to let you know, your opinion don't matter. We don't give a fuck, because deep down inside, we gonna do what we want to do anyway.
All right. So I'm gonna play a video and let me know what you guys think of this.
If our character leads us into infidelity, we'll spend time fighting for a marriage that we threw away for a moment. And when we threw that marriage away for a moment, we also threw our right away to have our pain addressed, because we already addressed it. Your needs are valid. But when you stack stuff on top of those needs, stack crap on top of those needs, stack things on top that creates another problem, we got to handle that problem first before we even get to you.
I
So
had to listen to that like 5-6 times, bro. I get where they come
Yeah, I had to
from,
hear it
but
like 3 times. I'm like, am I bugging, or did I not grasp the contents of what was said
yeah,
out
I
loud?
almost thought I didn't grab it. See, but I think I figured it out. I was like, yo, I still think I still think your needs are valid. Like your feelings are valid to
Exactly.
be talked about. Because if it's something that you were lacking on when you cheated, it was something that you kind of really wanted from this person that you're with. So you went and found it somewhere else. So yeah, we still have to talk about how I feel because I really want to be with you. It's just that you're lacking on these parts. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like the
So
only time
if
it
that's
would
what
be nullified, no, I think the only time it would be like a reduction in, I guess, perception is if you don't give the person the opportunity to meet your needs before you step out. So if you communicate with the person, you're like, hey, I need this, I need that, give them some time to take care of whatever it is you're looking for. And if that doesn't happen and if you step out, then it's fair game. I don't life is short. I don't it is what it is. Like
I don't be regretting
my
it is
shit.
what
whole
it
thing
is.
is why are you gonna step out anyway? Like if you come to somebody and explain what your needs are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they tell you what okay, I'm gonna work on it, and it's something that they could change for themselves, and then they don't, and then you come back and tell them again, hey, this is how I feel, this is my love language, whatever the case may fucking be. You telling them all this and then it doesn't work out. So you can either choose right then and there to end the relationship so that you can find somebody else to meet your needs. But I think some people though are just scared of that next step and are scared to be alone. That they don't take
Well,
that
it's
leap.
I
no, no,
used to be
no.
me.
Well, it's that, and it's you
Not
want
scared to
the
be alone.
person to kind of
Scared
step
of the
up.
next
You want
step.
the person to step up sometimes. Sometimes you want that person to be the one to meet your needs. Like even after
But
you
you know
got your
what I've
needs met
learned?
somewhere else, you're like, man, can you just give me what I want, or give
You
me
know
what I
what I've
need?
learned though? Some people they try to change themselves for somebody else, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then some things are the core of you, like your nucleus. So so those things that a person might desire is one of the things that you might not can't change. Like you can't.
Exactly.
It's been embedded in you. It's who you are that you can't change it. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, if somebody says your drinking bothers me, you can change that. If somebody says I want you to be more attentive, right? That's something I feel like you might could do for the moment, but then you won't keep doing it because being
That's
attentive
not
to
in
somebody's
you.
needs and how
Yeah.
they feel comes
Yeah.
from it might come from your upbringing or your environment. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
No, absolutely. I agree with you.
So Lovely says communication is key, and Ajayat says exactly no reason, never a good reason to step out. So
You want to step out, get in a polygamous relationship or something. They hot right now.
right.
I never stepped out. I just break up with fucking gone.
All right. So all right. So I did want to touch this last topic. So I don't know if you guys heard, but Paul Pierce, I thought it was interesting. So Paul Pierce posted a video. All right. So before I get into that, everybody knows who Paul Pierce is, right?
ESPN or
Yeah. So he worked for ESPN, which is owned by Disney. Let me just put that out there.
what? It's owned by Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no wonder it went down the way it did.
So you're right. So Paul Pierce was fired after a post he posted on the weekend. I'm going to show you guys the post. And he's upset and wondering why. I mean, me and Jamal was talking before the show, and we sure he has something going on, but we'll get into that after I show you guys the post.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see the post. I just heard it.
He wanted out of that contract.
Wait up. What's up, Monica? You should be here. You can make some money, girl. Stop playing. Monica, what you doing? If you in LA, come through. If you in LA, Monica, come through. You know what I'm saying?
And there's an extended video. There's also a part of the video where he's smoking weed and he's just all the way turned up.
Yeah.
Living his fucking life. He's they trying to
I
shit.
think I think this is a classic case of a company you work for owning you, and it's unfortunate, but it is how this is the way of life. This is how corporations run. Unfortunately, your conduct outside of work is a direct reflection of the company that you work for. Unfortunately, because that man, he was being a grown man, doing what he does on his time off, having a good time, enjoying the fruits of his labor with multiple beautiful women, doing what he,
Getting
enjoys. I don't find
getting a
anything wrong
shoulder
with it.
massage.
Okay,
And
I feel
doing
like
what you're supposed to
wasn't
do
nothing
in
wrong
a
with that.
situation
Right.
like that. Face
Exactly.
Clap it up for
But,
my guy. I ain't even. Listen. I ain't
getting
even seen
girls
the video.
employed. Look, he was in there
Oh,
offering
no.
jobs. Like, girl, you should be here and make some money. Shit, me? Like, come on.
Listen.
Like, he was living
listen.
life. Unfortunately,
Clap it up for that
he's,
man. Because
Honestly, it just looked like he wanted out of that contract. It looked like he got better
Hey.
things about to pop off, you know.
listen, but see, all right, see, you hit the nail right on the head, because what I was telling Jay is that I don't feel like he would have done that if he still was with them. I feel like he did it, and then the news came out and sprung that he wasn't with them anymore.
Yeah.
And then
possibly.
he did a post after that saying, "That's what's up, big. I got big and better things going on. Just wait and
Yeah.
see."
He just couldn't
You
get
know what
freed
I'm
up.
saying?
You
Clap
know
it up for
how that
that
shit go.
young man.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
clap
first
it
of
up.
all, what
That's
about them
possible.
goddamn kids they be having on Disney? Secretly getting high, secretly getting
That's what
drunk,
I
but
was.
until they're
That's what I was about to
exposed,
talk about.
boom, here come Disney. Listen, contract terminated. You could go.
Right.
Like
Mhm.
we don't want no, we
Yeah.
don't associate
Look,
ourselves with this. We don't want no parts of this. Like this ain't even what we do here. They don't get them no
look,
help.
what
So here it is, a grown man who probably gave his time, put in his work, and they like, nah, you owe us 7 more years. He like, I got
look,
fixed.
did they
Right.
cancel?
Go to the strip party.
They can't.
Charge my phone. We gonna record this while we did. Like, I'm out this contract.
Did Disney cancel the girl? I forgot her name. The little dark skinned girl.
Shit, did Disney
goes with
cancel
one of the
JoJo
rappers?
ass when she was out here
Nah,
being
listen,
racist?
Okay.
No,
Thank you.
No.
and that was
And then
recent.
there's a little girl who her picture showed up. Well, she's probably 8. She's like 20 something now. But her picture showed up because one of her rapper boyfriends posted a picture of her where she was like half naked or doing something
Well,
sexual.
shit, he wasn't
They
no
cancel
rapper.
her.
That was Beyonce nephew. And
Oh yeah,
and
Solange. But
yeah,
I
that
think
ain't.
he do rap.
No, he
Oh,
does. He
fuck
plays
him. He don't
basketball,
rap.
I think.
He
He
living
plays
off Beyonce
ball.
like sisters. And
All right, so Lovely says, yes, you're right. You're so right, Jamar. You summed it all up. So she definitely
Yeah.
agrees with
I agree with Jamal.
Oh yeah, she was
This is all about getting out of contracts.
Yeah,
talking about what I
for
said
sure. He
before.
wanted to be free.
And I feel like he
Mhm.
gave his time to the network, and that's the fuck it. It's time to live my life. Weed is legal.
Right.
It's time to be outside.
Exactly.
It's time to enjoy the fruits of my labor while I can still slap
my
asses
guy.
around here and throw dollar bills. Like
I've always
you
liked
shouldn't be
politics,
you.
man.
Like we all said, it goes in you. They owning you. This is not even about a contract.
Paul Pierce,
Own-
do your thing, bro.
Paul
Keep it
Pierce is a grown
rolling.
man
These big
who works for
name
Disney,
companies.
and I don't believe
act-
ESPN was bought by Disney from jump. I'm fuck shit. Disney just buying everything out here. Disney probably own
Yeah.
VH1
Oh, Disney
too.
got that bread. You
Disney
Right.
probably
you
own
know,
VH1. Like
All right,
Nah,
so Portia
my
says,
kind.
what he got going on now. This is Pierce, guys.
I mean,
Paul
he could be
Pierce, man.
diversifying his portfolio, opening up new businesses, using that money, throwing it around, just
he probably
rolling the
opening up a
dice.
strip club. For all we know, he out here offering jobs. Girl, you don't worry about this spot. I
Hey,
got
listen.
somewhere else for us to go. Like how you gonna be out here running
Like-
holes to other ESPNs quietly? Who knows what he got going on?
Right.
That's not me.
Right. It's
I'm
something
sure he
he
got
thought.
We don't
something
know what
else.
he got going on. But
Portia
you got
says
When we
saying,
see it.
Portia, like,
she definitely doesn't agree. She thinks
She said no. She said no.
She said, "This is
He
Pierce,
probably gonna
guys."
start
But
his own
listen,
podcast. He probably got a lot to say right now, and I'm sure people like us gonna be like,
he did very well on ESPN. There's no reason why he can't get picked up by
by
somebody
certain,
else on
yeah,
a
No, that's a
podcast,
fact
start his
too.
own
Yeah, that's a
shit.
yeah,
fact
I
too.
agree.
Like,
He
come
was
on.
definitely a
You
good
got
TV,
Yeah.
spokesperson.
him
I
doing
agree.
something like that to somebody else is not going to be that bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all
Yeah.
right, this here is a guy who's just living his regular life. Let's pick him up. What has he done for the ESPN network? He has done a lot. He has a nice resume. He's a basketball player. He
Yeah.
ain't in no trouble. Besides doing something like
And
that, living his
wherever,
regular
and
life.
wherever he goes, he'll bring the ratings too. So it wouldn't even be a
Facts.
big deal. Yeah, he'll bring in the viewers
Mhm.
for sure. So
Yep.
mhm.
Oh, no, here it goes.
All right, guys, we're at the hour and 11-minute mark.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
we got one more comment. All right, so that's an example of not being able to control you, not being able to be yourself. So yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
a prime example.
Feel that.
Mhm.
Thanks,
They
Nikki.
control you, man. They want you to live a lifestyle that they want you to live.
Guys.
And it's
Right, and it's ludicrous for
All right, so
sure.
we
it's
definitely thank you
terrible.
guys for joining. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do apologize for the late start. We had technical difficulties. We had to take care of certain things, but we back. You know, we definitely had to bless y'all with the show today. Again, we definitely thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for commenting. Lovely Portia, Ajayed. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Nicole,
Ajad.
huh?
It's Ajad.
Ajad, okay. Thank you for joining us, Ajad. We definitely appreciate all you guys coming on, showing love, and keeping the comments going. We definitely thank you guys for joining. Will definitely see you guys next week. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, the Facebook group. If you guys want to be added to the group, let us know. The Facebook group is basically a way of you guys connecting with us. And also, if you guys have comments, questions, anything you want us to talk about, we'll definitely get it on the show. And, we'll give you a shout out and let everybody know, whose comment it is. So, again, we definitely thank you guys. I have been your co-host, Jay McMain, because C's definitely in the host spot right now.
I'm your co-host, Cece.
The newly, the newly off the market.
Yes, I saw the IG stories, Mr. Muscle.
I-
Anyway, I am
I
Victoria Elizabeth.
Somebody's
Somebody's son.
shout
I'm
out
never
to
gonna let
our
this go.
sponsors.
Yes, definitely shout out to our sponsors.
What? Shout out to our sponsors, Liquid Gold Inc.
Yes.
and Effort Brand. Y'all go follow them on all social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mr. F that. You already know it's F that all day. And we out.
Peace.
Do not log off, y'all.